Chapter 3, Sloka 18. Archana ma'am, we will do chanting.
Yes, ma'am.
Naiva tasya
Neva tasya
kritenartho
kritenartho
na krite
nakrite
neha kaschana
neha kaschana
na chasya
nachasya
sarvabhuteshu
sarvabhuteshu
kaschidartha
kachchidartha
vyapashrayah.
vyapashraya
19. Tasmadasaktah
tasmadasaktaha
tatatam
satatam
karyam karma
karyam karma
samachara
samachara
asakto
asakto
yacharan karma
hyachar charan karma
paramapnoti
parman proti
purushah.
purushaha.
Sloka 20. Sloka 20 is one of the important shlokas. It can be chanted to overcome laziness. Sloka 20. Karmanaiva
Karmanaiva
samsiddhi
hi samsiddhi
mastita
mastita
janakadayah
janakadayaha
lokasangraha
lokasangraha
mevapi
mevapi
sampashyan
sampashyan
kartumarhasi.
kartumarhasi.
Sloka 18. Na, not, eva, indeed, tasya, his, by discharge of duty, artha, gain, na, not, akritena, without discharge of duty, iha, here, kaschana, whatsoever, na, newer, cha, and asya, of that person, sarva bhuteshu, among all living beings, kaschit, any, artha, necessity, vyapashraya, to depend upon. Now Shri Krishna ji is telling, for such self-realized beings, there is nothing to gain or lose, either in performing or renouncing or giving up their duties. They have no needs within them that compel or force them to transact or give and take with other living creatures to fulfill their self-interest. So remember, Krishna Bhagwan Ji has started like that our daily routine. Whatever we do in our daily routine, we should consider as we are sacrificing towards Krishna Bhagwan Ji. And it is being said by Brahma Ji. So, and Krishna Bhagwan Ji has said that if you have that feeling, it is the feeling. What is that? It is a feeling. So if you have that feeling, if you believe that, if you trust that, then it will be considered as the best yagna. And Krishna Bhagwan Ji is paying respect to Lord Brahma Ji's decision. So here it is a continuation of that, that if a person gets that feeling, what happened? The person has self-realized. That means the person has realized that there is a soul inside me, and that soul is a small fraction of Krishna Bhagwan Ji himself, and he has feel Krishna Bhagwan Ji. Self-realization is what? that you can feel Supreme Lord in you. You can feel Supreme Lord around you, surrounding to you. That is the self-realization. He is there with every living being. But how many of them can feel him? It is a feeling. You cannot see. It's not an object. So that is Krishna Bhagwan Ji saying that one of the way is that this is one of the way. There are many ways through which we can feel Krishna Bhagwan Ji inside us, near to us. So one of this is that when you are doing your primary duty, you are doing your daily routine, and you consider as a yagna, you are sacrificing to Krishna Bhagwan Ji, and it is not at all no. So what happens that that person doesn't lose anything, neither gain anything while doing that primary duty, while doing that daily routine, while doing the dharma, swadharma, while doing the day-to-day work. Why? Because that person is not attached to it. That person is not looking for any result. He's not bothered that if I do, will I get the name or fame? Many things are related to it. For students, we can say that the students will look forward for the good grades, good marks. So their mind is not at all going over there. Their mind is only focused on doing the karma. So then what happens that that person starts enjoying the work. If we take students, they start studying. If we take adults like us, we start enjoying our daily routine, because we are not attached and we are not worried for the results. Where is the happiness and distress starts? When we are looking for the result. What will I get? How much will I get? No, that thing, expectations. When expectations comes, then the choices start coming. We start liking, we start disliking. So now, if a person has attained to that level, he or she has already realized Sri Krishna ji. So that person is just enjoying the daily work and not bothering what will happen. So like we can take an example of going to the movie. When you go for a movie for 2 hours or 3 hours, when the movie starts, do you remember like, okay, I left something at home and come, or I have left something at office and come? Do you remember your life also? We generally don't remember. We are so much focused on the movie, engrossed in the movie, that we forget ourselves. We start, that focus level has to come, that you forget everything and you just do your task. You do your primary duty, you do your daily routine. So it can be anything and everything. Every person has their own primary duty, their daily routine, they have to do such. So Krishna Bhagwan Ji is saying that this is what they get, that they are always happy. And there is no reason for their happiness. They are not losing anything. They are not gaining anything. They are just doing their karma. Because there is no bonding then. No give and take is there. Whatever comes fine, whatever goes also fine. What matters for them is that doing the karma and believing that I am sacrificing towards Krishna Bhagwan Ji. It is my duty. I am a robot. I am working for him. Okay, so this is the level what it gets. It's been said in Shloka 18. Ritu Bhabi.
Yes, dear. So in this shloka, Krishna Bhagwan Ji says that a person who has attained that level of understanding that there is no bonding and whatever I do is binded by some other action or reaction, such a person, he will be happy in all conditions because he knows that that is my primary goal. He will just do his primary duties and be happy in all conditions, in all circumstances.
To the next shloka, shloka 19. Tasmat, therefore, asaktaha, without attachment, satatam, constantly, karyam, duty, karma, action, samachaga, perform, asakta, unattached, he certainly, acharam, performing, karma, work, param, the supreme, apnoti, attains, parusham, a person. So Krishna Bhagavan Ji is saying, therefore, after giving up the attachment or giving up the entanglement while performing the karma, while performing the karma, that person, what happens? What is the final result? That person gets Supreme Lord. That person realizes Supreme Lords, attains Supreme Lord. Able to understand, because the focus level is so high that while doing the material karma, it is not that you are doing any spiritual karma. You are in the material world, you are living your material life, you are doing your material work. Still you have attained the spiritual divine power. That is Krishna Bhagavan Ji. Because the focus is so high. Your focus is not diverted towards many things. You are only focusing on your work. So this is what we get when we focus. If the focus level is high, then anything can be achieved. Able to understand. Suppose we will take the then no, in Three Idiots movie, the Amir Khan has said in dialogue that don't run behind the success. Run behind the perfection. If you are perfect, the success will follow you on its own. So it's very true. Now, we should not think how much success, what success. Even Krishna Bhagavan Ji is saying the same thing. And in the modern times, Amir Khan also said the same thing in Three Idiots. That we should not think now what will be the result. How can you decide the result? So just focus on your karma, and we should try to do it to the perfect as we can. And success will automatically come to us. Plus, we will also feel Krishna Bhagavan Ji inside us and surrounding to us. And we should do only our karma. It is not that you don't like your karma, your primary duty, and you are focusing on someone else. Suppose Virat Kohli says that I don't like cricket and I want to become an actor. What will happen? I want to be, okay. I want to be my wife's character. Kya naam hai uska yaar? Sharma, Anushka Sharma. Then everything will be spoiled. So we are born with our karma. We have to do our karma. This is what Krishna Bhagavan Ji is saying in Shloka 19. Archana ma'am.
आज आकृति जैसा हाल है मेरा. Yeah, so I think this shloka and the previous shloka are almost similar. In both the shlokas, he is talking about doing our primary duties with complete focus and with complete engrossment. That we should do it with complete. We should enjoy it in such a way that we are able to focus it completely and engrossed in it, like how we are engrossed in a movie. So in the previous one he's saying that if that happens, then we get ultimate happiness, because while doing it we are very happy. And in this one he's saying that when that happens, that leads to attainment of God, the Supreme. So basically, by doing the same thing, in the present time we get ultimate happiness, and going forward we attain the Supreme God. That is what is.
Thank you so much. We will do one more shloka, shloka 21, because the meaning is together, 20 and 21. So we will do one more shloka. Chapter 3, shloka 21. Archana ma'am, we will do chanting.
Yes.
Yadyada
Yadyada
charati shreshthas
charati shreshthas
tattad-devetaro
tatta devetaro
janaha
janaha
sa yat pramanam
sayat pramanam
kurute
kurute
lokasta
lokasta
tanuvartate.
danuvartate.
So here, this shloka 20 is one of the important shlokas. It can be chanted
Is it
when
21 or 20? Was it 21
20,
or 20?
20, 20.
But in it was written 21, no?
हाँ
3.21.
हाँ 20 हमने we did it before itself chanting. But the meaning is together. And shloka 20 is important shloka. It can be chanted for laziness. So it can be chanted by anyone. Shloka 20 and 21 meaning together. Karmana, by the performance of prescribed duties, eva only, he certainly, sansiddhim perfection, astita attained, Janakadayaha, King Janak and the other kings, Loka Sangraham for the welfare of the masses, evapi only, compassion considering, kartum to perform, arhasi you should, yat whatever, acharati does, shrestha the best, tata that alone, eva certainly, itara common, janaha people, saha they, yat whichever, pramanam standard, kurute perform, loka world, tat that, anuvartate pursue. So here Krishna Bhagwan Ji has given an example of King Janak. He was the father of goddess Sita. So Krishna Bhagwan Ji is saying that just by performing his primary duty, his dharma swadharma, King Janak has attained perfection. That is, he has attained Sri Krishna Ji himself. Yeah, so so here he's saying that you should therefore act looking at what is needed most in this world. Whichever karma great people perform, common people perform the same. So whatever standards they set, all the world pursue that. That means follow that. So here Krishna Bhagwan Ji is talking about the great personalities. Now also we have great personalities. We look forward to them. Like if we want to be fit, we can look for Akshay Kumar, Silpa Shetty, and how they have maintained themselves. Malaika Arora. So we get inspired from them. And from us, we are the common people. So for us, who is getting inspired? Our kids. Kids, where do they look? They look upon us. So we have to be very conscious that what we are doing. So our kids will also do the same. If we are watching the screen too much, they will also do the same. It's very common. It is not that when they grow up, even if you take an infant, even though they are not able to speak or talk, but if you see they observe a lot, the observation level is very high. So we think that kids are watching TV, I can do something. No, that observation level is very high. Even though they are watching TV, they will have an eye on you, what you are doing. So this implies to any level of people. It is not that only great personalities. Any level of people, someone or the other is looking upon us. We can start from our family, then the near and dear ones, then comes the society. So here Krishna Bhagwan Ji is saying that there are followers, they look upon you, and so this comes in Shloka 21. Shloka 20, Krishna Bhagwan Ji has given the example of the King Janak, that who has attained the perfection not by spiritually, but just by doing the karma perfectly. He was a king, so he was taking care of his public in a very good way, that he became Janak. He gained the name Janak, and he attained Krishna Bhagwan Ji also. He got moksha, and in the life itself also he attained Krishna Bhagwan Ji. After death also he got moksha. So this is what Krishna Bhagwan Ji is saying that, and in Shloka 21 he is saying that we should behave or do or act in such a way that the others who are getting influenced by us, they are not getting the wrong message. We should be in such a way. So you need to be kind, you need to be good, you must do your karma primary duty, so that the others who are looking upon you, they also learn that we have to do our karma, we have to do our primary duty. है ना? So this is what it has been said in Shloka 20 and 21. So Krishna Bhagwan Ji is talking about karma, or doing the primary duty, or doing the dharma or swadharma. So this topic he has focused a lot throughout the Gita, that you have to do your karma. There is no choice. That is the most priority he's saying. He's not even mentioned that being spiritual, remember me. He's saying just by doing your daily routine, you can attain me, you can attain moksha. You can attain the ultimate happiness. That is happiness without any reason. So all this, everything can be gained by just enjoying what we are doing. By enjoying our daily routine, we can get everything and anything. But there shouldn't be any expectations. Okay, Archana ma'am, your turn.
So in 20 and 21 together, first he is giving the example of King Janaka. And again, he's talking about the same thing about primary duty. So he's saying that great men like King Janaka, he also attained moksha, and he got Shri Krishna Ji by doing his primary duty, by taking care of his people. So that is what he's saying in Shloka 20. And in 21, he is saying that when we do our karma, and so there are a lot of people who are being followed by others, and similarly, we common men are also being followed by people around us, especially our children. So we should be very careful in whatever we do and how we carry out our duties, because they are the ones who are following us, and we should not uh, consciously or unconsciously give them any wrong example. So we have to be careful of following our duties correctly.
Have any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Good.
All fine. Now I'll be able to do regularly, because those classes are over for which I used to go for 4 o'clock. So
Great.
now I'll again try to do. Yeah, I'll do this time with full attention. Just that Saturday we tend to forget. Today I had set an alarm so that I don't forget, because it's a weekend. So Saturday gets a little difficult at times. We might not be at home and those things. Mm.
Good, happy that you are able to join. So
Yeah.
like nowadays
Anyway,
parents,
I catch up. Yeah. Anyway, I catch up with the videos. I keep, and I'm writing also. So I'm writing all the shlokas and meanings. I'm writing the
uh-huh,
meaning of all the shlokas actually. So
you can print a book.
like this.
Wow, awesome. Nice.
So basically, writing in my own words actually, so that I feel, but it's like notes.
Yeah, notes,
It's
yeah,
like
true.
notes. So because in between, like when I used to go out and I used to miss, like not attend the classes fully, so then I was feeling that choot raha hai. So that's why I started writing, so that I could feel that okay, no, I'm able to kind of get everything. So that's why I see the recordings and then I write it to get it. Yeah, ma'am, you were saying
Very
something.
nice. Nice, the dedication.
Yeah, chanting, of course, chanting feels so good that can't avoid it. It's like that. So I went to Hyderabad last 2, 3 days. We went for 3 days or 4 days. So in the car, like I was chanting in my mind. So I used to do that. At least Karpanya Dosho I was doing. Uh, Even I carried the book, but at least Karpanya Dosho it is there in the mind. So at least वो माला तो कर ही सकते. So that I
Great,
was
great, very
that I could
nice.
not miss. Yeah.
Very nice. ये तो बहुत अच्छी चीज है. Like now you have put it in the routine, and even for your holidays, that's the best part. That shows the level of dedication and devotion towards Sri Krishna ji. Great, nice.
Or reverse, already that feel good factor is there with the chanting. so can't miss it, because like you said, during those days we should not touch the book. So I feel very restless because I want to do the chanting, but since I shouldn't be touching the book, so I feel very restless. And I was waiting that okay, I have to now do the chanting, as in book se wo proper all the shlokas. Mala I do, whatever be the case, because then I'm not touching anything, but at least that chanting feels very good, actually, when I do the proper chanting.
Good,
So yeah, feels good.
very nice.
Thank you.
So nowadays, like as it is a Kalyug also, but parents will go to doctor that my child is not eating. It's always in the screen. Age is not a matter, but they are not understanding that what they are doing. Are they eating the food what they want their child to eat? Are they away from the screen? So that is what things are going in a very weird way. And this is what Krishna Bhagavan Ji is saying, that teach what you preach. If you are doing something, then you can teach and you can also expect. So things.